Edgewater, Salt Tuna Cannery, Botanical Garden. Oh, well, hang on. Before I redirect power, now that I just noticed you said I can buy lockpicks. Pull? We could do a pull. I'm leaning towards giving it to Edgewater. Because, well, Edgewater does seem kind of shitty. And, you know, shitty corporate life structure, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, this looks like security. Give me a second. Let's see what's... If there was a key card, it'd be in here. No, it's just a receptionist. Hang on a second. Where was my thingy at? It's upstairs? Upstairs is where it was at? There it is. Oh, what is this thing? Light machine gun. Yo! Uses light ammo. Hey, my assault rifle's pretty good. Mods, general, restricted stock. Dude, they're only 16? Why can't I buy it? Rep isn't high enough. That sucks. Build your street cred. Street cred should be plenty high. The outskirts hippies starve for sticking their middle finger to big business. You can buy them if you send the power to Edgewater. I mean, I was going to send the power to Edgewater mainly because that's what my companion suggested, and I like Parvati. Because I rarely give a shit about NPCs, but I am not a fan of, I'm not a fan of disappointing companions. There's a key for the locked room. I feel like there has to be, I just don't know where. I'd like to find it because that would save me five lockpicks, and I could open that other thing. Alright, we're going to spend a little bit of time looking for the key. So he said, let me think here. Dude said that security guy confiscated it. Geothermal security office. You know what? I probably need to use 5 keys to open this up to get it. I bet he stashed his key card in there. Let's see. Got a whole head, found him fiddling with one of the mechanicals, write him up for tampering just in case I'm reading this a couple days. Warned him before, he's always a little crooked. Logic module confiscated. Should be in my lock array room for the foreseeable future. Which that is his lock away room. Mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Lock myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room, might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return.
I want to boot it.
So pipe. So he said he was gonna make a mad dash for the control room. And the control room was this way. So if he was dashing, he was running this way, and he was like, I gotta get there. The control room's right there.
Subtrain chat.
Well, yeah, we got a subtrain going. This is the control room, right? Master control terminal. I think this is where he was trying to get to. So somewhere. And I know I saw a body over here earlier. Wasn't his. That's just a regular plant worker. I feel like I'm going to find his body hidden somewhere. Lincoln, I'm going to say it one time, dude. Swear to God, you spoil one more fucking thing in my chat, you're out of here. Because I was going to pick Edgewater simply because of the companion, but you're here in chat like, oh, save everyone by sending the power to Edgewater. And now I'm trying to explore and find something. No, not in this room. Don't fucking do it, man. Don't test me. I'm in a good mood. Let me figure shit out. If I want to know where the key's at, I'll say, what room is the key in? Don't fucking backseat me, dog. This is the management office. This was just the receptionist, their head blown off. Alright, so if he was trying to make... Might be talking about the other control room. This one. Not this one. This one over here. I think this is considered the control room. Automechanical control terminal. I think this is where he was trying to make a dash to. That door was locked. Would have had to come this way. He would have run down here. He was the head of security. Would he really have, like, died cowering like a bitch somewhere?
Okay, gone quiet.
Got in here. Was fighting everything. I'm gonna bet the key is on his body. I just gotta find his body. Track the quest? I mean, the quest just tells me to go back to that room. The baby of Fallout and Borderlands? I don't see Borderlands at all in this game. Hello, light machine gun. Hello, security chief. Oh, so the quest updated after I read the thing that said took the thing. So 320 DPS. Light ammo from a heavy weapon. What else uses light? Maybe I replace my pistol with this thing. Because I don't really like the pistol that much. That. So you're good for melting. You're good for robots. Compass, armor, bypass, shunt, bit cartridge. Take it all. Alright, and then with the ones I just picked up, let's see what you had in your locker. I'm gonna save in case it's shit.
Nicely done.
Fuck no. I ain't wasting 5 on an assault rifle. Come on. I wonder if it's random. Let's test if loot's random when you open for stuff.
Great work.
And I think there's a difference between a suggestion and a backseat. Travis said, "Can you track the quest?" I remember doing it and it tracked him. That's you know, something that I was doing earlier that I stopped doing. Like, hey, try tracking the quest. Saying, "Oh, you need to go to this room to find it." That's, you know, there's a difference. It's a slippery slope, but I think there's a pretty big difference there between a suggestion versus just telling a player outright. Big problem I have with this game, every NPC thought they were so witty and just awful. They weren't awful scum, they're super meek, so meek, but the character builder is sound, gameplay is really good for the most part. It's like New Vegas, Fallout, Mass Effect had an angry fuck child. There are so many weird ass descriptions I'm hearing people give this game. It's literally Fallout but in space. That's it. I don't see any Borderlands in this gameplay. I mean, aside from the fact that we're in space, it doesn't feel like Mass Effect whatsoever. It feels like a Fallout game, but we're in space. I was like, yeah, Destiny. Yeah, it feels to me like Destiny fucked Borderlands, and then in the middle of the orgy.
Clever.
Light, Mag 2 Zap, I'll take all that. Destiny was banging Borderlands, and then Mass Effect decided to jump and put its dick in the mix, and then Fallout just ejaculated on all of them, and then this game is what popped out. Like, no. It's Obsidian. They made fucking New Vegas. This is quite literally like New Vegas, but in space. There was one more I wanted to oak. The locker room. The locker room. Yeah, it's Fallout. It's quite literally Fallout. Consoles don't get quick save. It's a mix between chess and StarCraft. Ooh, a spare grenade launcher. But I already have a grenade launcher. Do I need another grenade launcher? I don't need another grenade launcher. What's this? Going to sleep. You come, please don't turn on lights. Bold of her to assume I'm going to bed tonight. I just decided that I'm not sleeping. Because right now, in Tokyo time, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. and I'm very much still on Tokyo time. So it's easier for me to just fucking stay awake versus bothering with sleep. 40 XP from a Sprat? Give me that XP. Much simpler character builder? I'd say it was just as in-depth. You pick like stats and perks and kind of areas that you fall into a little bit more. I wouldn't say it was like Borderlands. The combat system with the numbers reminded me of Borderlands. Yeah, but going back to like your original statement, and you're not the only person that made this statement. But the exact thing said was basically like, oh, it's like Borderlands mixed with Fallout. Which, I mean, I think if you're saying it's Borderlands mixed with Fallout, that's suggesting that there is a mix, a 50-50. Oh, wow, you look big. If the only thing that you liked was the fact that it had... the fact that it had damage numbers, you could have just been like, yeah, it's basically Fallout, but there's been some nice changes. There's like damage numbers now. Fighting's a little bit better, but, you know, it's still kind of like Fallout. What are you doing to Pavardi? Boom, bitches! I don't see Borderlands at all if it had the cell animation. Yeah. Because that's the thing. You got to think about how it sounds. Like, if you said, you know, what does this sandwich taste like? And I'm like, oh, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, peanut butter mixed with jelly. You would think it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You wouldn't be like, oh, no. I meant that it's a jelly sandwich, but it has, it's brown like peanut butter. What? No. You say something is like blank and blank. It's a mix. The Dark Souls of Fallout. Yeah, I ain't going to Edgewater. What am I doing? Brother plays the game and he cheats? How does he cheat? Does he just like one-shot kill enemies or something? I think cheating is very slippery slope in games. Like, there's some things where it comes down to cheating that I'm like, all right, I don't give a shit. And then there's other times where it's like, that's in bad taste. Like in Divinity, I have absolutely no fucking qualms with like cheating in gold. Because there's so much fucking shit you need to buy in Divinity. And you could, you know, you could just keep making your Dudandre and selling it and making it and selling it and making it and selling it. And spending time stacking barrels and stealing everything you fucking need. But it's easier to just say, fuck it. Just give me the gold I need and I'll just buy what I want. Saves time. Makes the gameplay streamlined.
Never seen the veil lit up like... Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that... So, I would reward you with the gratitude of...
Gave me an armor, I guess. Oh no, he gave me a shock stick. Speed grip. Mr. Ouch. Well, I don't use sticks, but Pavardi sure as hell uses sticks. Here you go, Pavardi. Enjoy that shock stick. It's yours now. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If there is already a way to just essentially cheese money into the game, you just gotta fucking do it, then I don't give a shit. I will gladly, should have talked to the people first. I'll gladly just say, fuck it. I'll have my money. Dude, the new Pokemon thing looks fucking brutal. There are so many goddamn issues with it. So many fucking issues with it. Like, I feel like every day, because like I'll usually, like in the morning while I'm waking up and having my coffee and whatnot.
Hey.
I know. I'm turning in all this stuff first.
You wanna mingle, go try. Sweet. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. You're ringing the blood.
Like in the morning, you know, I'll sit there, enjoy my coffee, take a poop, and I'll like browse the front page of Reddit, essentially, like Reddit all. And like every single day, the Pokemon subreddit has made it onto the front page with another complaint about like just shit that's fucked up in the game. And it's like, damn.
Take comfort in. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book... I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden... Yes, you're right. But that's neither here nor there. What I... You have a ship. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad. I shall see you on the ship, Captain.
Nice. All right, now let's go convince the people. Because I might get enough XP for 2 levels, basically. So that's why I'm kind of like holding off for a second. But yeah, like first it was the first big thing that happened was the whole the Dexit thing. With them like nerfing the fucking Pokedex. And then following up on that, there was like the final, like, oh god, that was in there. The next thing was people saying how like you can't, like the outer world just doesn't, like parts of it won't fucking load. Like there's screen pop-ins, like it would be like as you're running, like from me to like right there, that's like when an enemy would appear or a person would appear in the world. There was a bug I saw today about like when you start climbing the ladder, like the overworld will freeze. It's like there was a kid tossing a Pokeball and the person touched the ladder and the Pokeball just froze in the air and they got off the ladder and the people started moving again. And that was just filled with fucking Zoraldo memes and shit. There was a thing about how if you could encounter Pokemon in the upper world and the game wouldn't even let you catch them if you didn't have a high enough level from badges. So it's like, you know, and in regular Pokemon, you find a high Pokemon and you're like, I want to catch this thing. You might use a fuck ton of balls. It might, you know, it might just not be all that happy about you. You might not be able to, you know, might not follow all your commands in battle, but you could sure as hell catch it. Apparently now it's just like, you're not a high enough level to catch this Pokemon. Short game being like 20 hours. There was a thing I was watching about like the final fucking cutscene of the game. Where it's like you know, the very end of the game basically, where you're sitting there and talking to the legendary, you know, the 2 legendaries or whatever, and there's like no fucking music at all. Like it's basically just silent. Just complete silence, just like dialogue, no like epic music or anything. And then the the fucking animation. What is this? Taking as many drugs. Drug addiction withdrawal. Perception and temperament. No. Like the animation, it's like I don't even know how to describe this. Let me see. Let me see. What's a good thing? Let's say this water bottle's the Pokemon, like the final cutscene, it's like blomp, blomp, blomp. And like just turns around. Like there's no, like the legs are just going like this while the Pokemon's making a 180, and it's like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this trash can level of animation? Like it's fucking bad, dude. It is bad. And it's just like, it's just a list of like, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Like there's a mega thread on the subreddit of like a list of every fucking thing wrong with the game. Here, hang on. Let me find this real fast for the people curious. Cause it's bad, man. It's bad. Like, leak, confirmed models are reused. Oh man, just find the mega thread. It was like, I think it was pinned. God, just like the subreddit is just on fire right now. Thing about blah blah blah. Recent news coming out proving that they lied about having to cut the decks to make models from scratch. We cannot trust Game Freak anymore, blah, blah, blah. People data mined and found out that they just imported the fucking models from the old games and lied about it. Let's see. Nintendo is allowing pre-orders to be canceled now because of how upset people are. People are pissed that Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time, and this game is still looking like a fucking disaster. What is this? This is a oh god. Oh god. Here's a fucking that's 2019 attack animation right there, baby. Look at that. Look at that high quality animation. Let's see. Locking GTS behind a paywall. Proof of the reused old models. Oh, here's the fucking here's here's a fucking clip of the world being frozen when you walk on ladders. Let's see. Certain moves have been removed that make certain Pokemon fucking just useless. Here's a quick breakdown of a bunch of issues with the game. It's bad, man. It's bad. Let's see. Where's let me sort by like highest rated this week. I gotta find the big list. Sort by top of this week. Here we go. Complete list of all problems known so far in Pokemon Sword and Shield with proof of each issue. And to just go through this list, number of usable Pokemon has been cut. Only less than half are now usable. This is what became known as Dexit. Just like the Pokemon cut, roughly 144 moves were removed. 99 moves, excluding the Let's Go and other Outlier moves. This includes extremely important and used mainstay moves like Hidden Power, Return Frustration, Pursuit, on top of old moves that have been there since Gen 1. They removed some signature moves of certain Pokemon. Short game, first streamer beat the champion at the 14-hour mark. Other streamers are clocking 16 to 20 hours. Graphics are extremely mediocre, looks worse or less polished than Let's Go. The textures are often excusable. Here's links to bad graphics. Constant graphical issues, not just low quality. Pop-in is present at all points of the game due to bad coding. Trainer models will also disappear mid-battle when an attack with a high number of particles is used. Animations, one of the main reasons why Game Freak said they had to cut Pokemon are as shoddy as ever, extremely lazy animations all over the game, from normal attacks to key moments, with a fuck ton of links. Cutscenes and restrictions, like previous Pokemon games, the cutscene and story forcing and restrictions are insane this time around. Seems to even be more intrusive and in your face than before at times, while keeping the same level of cutscene intrusion in the past gen. A bunch of videos of that. Difficulty is just like the cutscene problem, carries over from earlier games, but it's even worse. Constant heals to the point where the first routes you're not able to go beyond 3 trainer fights without getting a free full heal. 9. Post game is non-existent. Let's see. 10. Problems with game design and behavior beyond difficulty and progression. There's other problems in the overall game design. Examples is this: you cannot catch Pokemon in the wild areas until you got a badge allowing you to do so, which usually covers your current level. Meaning if you find a level 31 shiny or a level 31 Pokemon you really want, you won't be able to catch it until you go and beat the gym. 11. Removed past features with virtually no new additions. Seems like this is a mainstay in Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. 12. No scaling whatsoever. Models are the same size of XY. 12. No GTS. Read a thread on the discovery found here. The only strings that refer to the GTS are leftovers from Let's Go code as seen here and here. That's no trade system, so no global trade system. 13, a $20 price increase for less content than earlier 3DS games. 14, performance. Game is locked to 30 FPS. While it's not a big issue itself, this is coupled with slowdown at certain moments, such as Dynamaxing. 15, game-breaking bugs. There's now reports of games freezing and crashing. Evidence shown here. This is captured through a Switch, not emulated. 16, the overall lack of quality and polish. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. But basically, the new Pokemon is looking like it's going to be a fucking disaster. And, I mean, well, that's all there is to really say about that. So, anyway, yeah. I will not be playing it, because just half of these issues are enough for me to be like, nah, I ain't about this. I mean, I kind of grew out of Pokemon, just the combat of it, but it's looking like they are intentionally trying to make this game fucking disastrous from the amount of issues that are popping up. Slowdowns at 30 FPS lock. Like, what's the code at that point exactly? It sounds like they just copied a fuckload of assets from their older games and didn't try doing anything useful with the game, really. I think my biggest problem with it, to be honest, is when you look at the other, like, new generation of Nintendo franchises on Switch. Mario Odyssey, fucking dope game. I hadn't played Mario since I was a kid, and I loved every second of Odyssey. Breath of the Wild, dope game. Many consider it like the best Zelda game ever fucking made. The new Fire Emblem, dope as shit. The new Smash, dope as shit. Like, every long-standing Nintendo game that it's made its way onto the Switch has been dope as shit. And then you look at Pokemon, and it's like, whack. It's just this fucking turd that's jumped into the Nintendo Switch punch bowl. And everyone's like, what is this turd doing here? Why is this turd here? Anyway. Sorry, lady.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve.
Your flock?
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that
picked one, by the way.
Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
That's weird. Convince the deserters to return. Remove Reed. Refuses to return unless Reed is out of the picture. Her people will follow her back to town if she returns. Let me go talk to my dude first and see what happens. I think the new Star Wars game does look dope. I think it looks like it'll be pretty cool. Might need some persuasion here. No, more persuasion is just coward duration though. So what do we need here, guys? What do we need? What are we thinking? I could put more into handgun, but I don't see my next thing until 60. My dodge is not really getting used all that much. It would be good giving my guy's charismatic nature. I could work on getting lie and intimidation up. But the next speech checks, the next point things aren't until 40. Sneak is hurting, but that's okay. My medical's kind of low. Not that worried about that. Long gun's critical hit damage is up. I get an extra 20% on headshot damage. Deadly focus sounds dope. I mean, critical hits ignore 100% of armor sounds crazy good. Well, stealth, I ain't worried about stealth. Stealth will go up if I just switch my armor. I switch my armor, boom, my stealth is fine. It's really a question of dialogue or ranged. Engineering is good to get up to 60. What's 60? 20% chance items you repair will become pristine, increasing value and durability. There's so much shit to repair, it's not an issue yet. So a dialogue, 20% chance to cower in fear. I'll increase the duration and I'll lower the armor. Make auto mechanics attack other enemies, cower humans, terrify creatures. The thing is, I don't need to terrify anybody if I can just blow their face away. And I do like blowing faces away. Everything's at 50. And at 50 I get, isn't there a thing where it's like at 50 you get up to 50. At 50 you can specialize by adding points directly. Hold up. Oh, I see. So I get everything up to 50. Well, I could just leave these at I gotta go 1, 2, 3. And now I could focus long gun on up. Now, if I look at this skill, long gun. So it's heavy ammo, but it's a long gun. That's a heavy weapon. Long gun, you're a long gun. I think I just focus long guns. I think I focus getting long guns up. Yes, long guns. Perk. So we got XP, we got Pack Mule. Yeah. Let me go health. Can't go wrong with health. Let me see if I can convince dude to leave. What do you want, princess? You want to sit in my lap again? You want to sit up here?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave.
Yeah.
I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Yeah, that's not how that's not how a diet works.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.